Nick, talk to me about how freight brokers make money and what are the nuances with their business model between LTL and FTL?
Yeah, similar to what Nick was just mentioning. Freight brokers make money based on a margin of the actual cost, which is PTE, purchase transportation expense. You can either charge a customer based on one of two ways. So one is a flat rate. So let's just say a customer needs to move some cargo around and the freight broker says, all right, we'll move it for $1,000. They quote it out. Okay, great. The freight broker will then post the shipment on a job board or a load board or reach out to their network of carriers and say, hey, I have this shipment here. What would you like to move it for? And ideally around, depending on the market, depending on the time, they might start with around $800 in that total $1,000. So they have $200 of a wiggle room. Negotiate around and hopefully trying to make it around 10 to 15% of a margin, which is good. Or they can utilize a cost plus model. So that's essentially saying the freight broker, the first thing that they'll do is book the carrier and then they'll add in a margin on top. There are pros and cons to each. The pro to the flat rate is that the customer doesn't really get burnt. The customer knows what they're going to get charged, but the freight broker can get burnt at the end of the day. Maybe they lose a little bit of money. Maybe they don't make a solid margin on it. So it's a little bit volatile on that end. But the cost plus, it's really saying a customer saying, hey, I need this cargo moved, book it, find a carrier, book the truck. I'll pay whatever, pay yourself 6, 8, 10%. And then let's just get on. I just need this freight moved at the end of the day.